for our part of the show says,
"What's up?
Is $1 million a lot of money to you?" Well, answer.
No.
Well, I'll finish. I ask that question to people all the time when we start talking about money. And it surprises me when people who've never seen half of that, let alone a quarter of it, they say, no, it's not a lot of money. I'm not a millionaire, and I say it is a lot of money. But it'd be great to get that answer from people who have it or have seen it. Was that a question? So, like he just answered his own question.
No, he's saying to us. What do we? No. He not saying to us. He's asking the panel what we feel about $1 million, and if we think
$1 million is still, I still think $1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
And when people say a lot of money, I think they confuse it with life-changing money. Like a lot of times,
it's also life-changing money.
$1 million is life-changing money.
It can be.
It can be.
No, it is. Not it can be. It is.
But she says it can't be because it depends on how you
Don't
spend
clean it up for it, y'all. Let's have the debate. Let's have the debate. I say it is life-changing money.
Man, let's talk about it. Give me your thoughts on what that conversation was about. If $1 million is
I was sitting here just thinking, like, before I bought my first house, motherfucking in about 10 years, between me and my lady, we spent $250,000 on rent. You know what I mean?
Whoa!
And like, so that's $125,000 on my half. So that's a little over 1/10 of $1 million. I would say it depends on your lifestyle, where you live. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit matters. But also, like, if you were the type of person who lived a meager expenses, and then $1 million fell on your lap and you kept your same lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? You super straight. Most people that don't have that type of money, they get it and they do things that aren't sustainable. Like, or they do stupid shit like buy a house cash, buy a fucking car cash. I mean, maybe the house isn't so bad, but buying a car cash, like that, you drive that off the lot, there goes half the value. You know what I mean? Like, $1 million can get burnt up real fucking fast if you're not smart. You know what I mean? So I still would say it's a lot of money, though. You know what I mean?
100%.
$1 million is a lot of money. Like, fuck what everybody else talking about. $1 million is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Whoever think it's not a lot of money, they out they fucking mind.
Yeah, they broke as fuck.
Like, you got to be kidding me. First of all, and they say, he says, confuse it with life changing. It is life changing money, because you can, like, if you know all the vehicles that you can put that money into, you don't even have to go out there and take no risk starting no business or nothing like that. You can back that money into an IRA. You can put that money into mutual funds.
That's a high interest rate account.
High interest rate account. You know what I'm saying? Generating just with 5% a year, just off that $1 million, you're making about 50,000. So if you get 10% off that money in an investment account, that's 100 G's a year. You can't live comfortable off 100 G's a year. Something wrong with you. You spend too much.
Like, for example, if you buy,
you can't take the $1 million and just start blowing it though.
And my thing is, like, my bad, Slim. I'm sorry. Me being an entrepreneur and owning my own business, nigga, 15,000 right now in my own business, it gets you a truck, brand new equipment, and be able to start your business account. Go get your motherfucking business license from the city that you in. You know what I mean? Might even be able to get you a credit card, because once I got my shit, I was able to go get me a Amex, even though my Amex don't got a lot on it. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I do got a business Amex. You know what I mean? 100%. That ain't nothing but 15,000, and that's on the generous end. You know what I mean? To be able to start you a business, and I ain't gonna say too much, but you can get you some tax-free money by cutting grass. 100%. And some of us that's in the chat on the panel allegedly might have got some tax-free money a long time ago. So if you're trying to put 2 and 2 together, nigga, my business, you can go get it legitly and get some legit money, but you can also, you know, do your thing if you really want to do your thing and run it up. And niggas be running it up just by cutting grass. So then, and 15,000, 20,000 out of $1 million, what's that percentage, Slim? 2% of $1 million?
Yeah, something like that.
And that ain't shit. So like you said, you can go put if you don't want to put the whole million in there, you can go take 200, 300 out, put that in your bank account, put that 7 and get the motherfucking interest rate on that. And see, like in my case right now, where I'm at, nigga, 600,000, whether it's if I get $1 million and it's taxed and I walk away with 7, or I get the whole $1 million without tax, nigga, 600,000 at my house, pay off my house, redo my house, and build a whole nother motherfucking house in the back on top of owning my own business and having 9 to 5. So if I pay off my house, what that mean? Nigga, I don't pay no mortgage a month. How much money is that saving out of my 9 to 5 that comes from my mortgage? You know what I mean? Not even having that $1 million. So just imagine not having $1 million and you don't got to pay no rent or no mortgage. And you got to
say you bought a house.
Your mortgage is probably what? 25 to 30, maybe even 40% of your monthly income. Now just imagine not having to pay that monthly.
Yeah,
I'm $1 million. Nigga, you in it. And then one more thing, and I'm gonna stop talking. Nigga, when you get that $1 million, like me, I'm in debt. You know what I mean? Just not being in debt alone have me up because I'm not paying to get back. You know what I mean? So just imagine being debt free and not having to pay your monthly mortgage or your rent just without $1 million. So if you add $1 million to that equation, bro, how can you not live off that, bro? On top of annual income by being an entrepreneur and having what is it called? Passive income.
Yeah.
Say you buy a house.
I mean, this is the thing, right? Check this out, right? This is the thing, right? Real quick, right? I think that when people say $1 million is not a lot of money, I think they look at, well, I can't get, if I buy this $500,000 house and I get this $200,000 car, that's damn near all the money gone. Well, you shouldn't be buying that.
Then you have to worry about property tax year after year.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be buying that because those are not assets. Those are liabilities. So the first thing you're supposed to look for when you get that type of money is something that is assets and income producing, vehicles that's going to bring in money every month. You know what I'm saying?
House is a liability only if you live in it. So if you try and get you some rental property, or if you're able to build you an ADU on your property, that way you can have that ADU also pay for your mortgage.
That passive income.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
we gotta really dissect what we can do with this money and how we can make this money work for us. But that also go back to you, Slim and Bogey, last week talking about when we was talking about the Dr. Umar shit, financial literacy. You know what I mean? We have to be able to talk about this shit because when this type of shit do happen and motherfuckers do end up upon something like this or however it may go, they know that, look, man, I heard these niggas talking about, man, if I buy a property, I could build something on it. Man, if I put this money in this account, I can get a high yielding savings account and earn interest on this dough. You know what I mean? Instead of going to go buy a $500,000 house, put a $100,000 car in that motherfucker, have $400,000, but not knowing when you buy a brand new house, them property taxes, you got to pay them. And that's going to be $2,500 every motherfucking year.
Man, but look, my thing is like, okay, you go get a property. My thing is like, I'm still using the first time home buyers program. I'm still going to use that.
Is that Pops?
You know what I'm saying? Or I put down the 20%. I ain't cashing out on that. And it's going to be an investment property because I feel like I want things to pay for things that I want. So
I like that.
If I want a house for myself, I want the investment property to pay for that. If I get a car, I want the Roth IRAs and the mutual fund accounts to pay for that.
Or you can have your business. You can write. So with my business and the little beater truck that I bought, remember how I tell you not too long on so many shows ago that I had found me a 1996 little Chevy truck on the lot. Well, me having a business account, I could have used my IEN number and made payments on a little $3,500 truck if I wanted to and rip that off at the end of the year.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better write that off. At least
I just wanted to cash that out because I wasn't I couldn't take on a new bill at that point. I had just rather have cashed that out. But with me owning a business and being an entrepreneur and having an account and having my tax ID, that's the type of shit you can do when you do go do it in the car. Man, put this on my business. That way, nigga, this car is on my business, and not using it out of my personal account. And that way, nigga, it ain't hurting me too bad, and I'm writing this motherfucker off at the end of the year.
If I had $1 million right now, I'd probably try to see who will go in with me on a McDonald's. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I feel like if I get a McDonald's, I'm rich for life.
McDonald's like $2 million though.
That's what I'm saying. I'll find someone to go in with me.
Go half, yeah.
Yep.
That's
And then
up.
boom, and then we getting sausage McMuffins for life.
For me, I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey.
I'm putting that shit in an investment account, getting that money either every 6 months or annually, and I'm gonna get me a rental property. I don't even want no business I gotta show up every day. I'd rather travel the world. But I'm gonna make sure the money is making money.
You got it right with getting the rental property.
Hey, Bug, have you ever heard of McDowell's?
Yeah, hell yeah, come on, bro.
We'll go to America. McDowell's only cost us $1 million a piece, so we'll come with the 500 and run McDowell's on my mama's shoe coming to
McDowell's, bro.
So every day. Y'all got anything going out on this one?
Yeah, $1 million a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Point blank.
And just, you know, don't take anything for granted in life, especially money, bro. Because if you get that $1 million and you think, oh man, I'm rich, you might blow through that thing like a motherfucker, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? $1 million's real. Hey, if we had $1 million right now, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'll still be acting the exact same, bro. I swear to God.
You know what I think people look at too? Like they look, like I said, they look at people in the fancy big houses and the $200,000 cars, like I was saying before, right? But when you look at people that really own stuff like that, they worth a couple million.
They up.
They not dead. That's not even a chip off the iceberg.
Yeah.
So if you go buy a $200,000 car, you gotta be playing with at least $5 million.
Remember they got on Kendrick,
or somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, because it's her first car.
Yeah.
To buy you a Bentley as a first car so you could crash it up? No.
Yeah, remember, E40 got the classic line, and this is a like
don't buy an $80,000 car
before you go buy a house. Oh, everything.
Wow, that's in the Hall of Game.
In the Hall of Game, man, 100%. Oh my mama. Let's get into this last.